Y me hacen así. Fa, 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 fa. I'm mi cama. Welcome back to Cama Lounge, guys. What's going on? I hope all of you are doing well today. Welcome back to another episode again. Uh, so I had a dream today. My my girlfriend's not gonna be too happy about this one, but so I had a dream. It was some futuristic shit. It was weird, like most dreams are. Something out of like that show Mirror. What happened to that show? Whatever. Anyway, so I was hanging out with friends. I didn't know none of the people I was hanging out with looked familiar to me, except for one person. But I'll get there. So I was hanging out with friends, and we all had a remote control, and the remote control had two buttons on it, and it would light up. So it was either I had a girlfriend, I was single, or I didn't have a girlfriend. So I'm confused. I don't even know what I'm saying. It was two buttons. It was a single. It was on. That means I wasn't in a relationship. And then in a relationship, the button lit up. Obviously, you were in a relationship. So, long story short, there was this couple that ended up fighting for whatever reason, and I had the remote in my hand as if I were playing, but the remote wasn't a game. It was literally just that. It lets other people know if you're in a relationship or if you're single. So there was a couple there fighting, and I had a girlfriend at the moment in my dream, which I have no idea who this person was, but I had a girlfriend, and she disappeared. She disappeared without a trace. No one could have found her. So by itself, my remote control, it went from in a relationship to single. And surprisingly, Ariana Grande was there. And if you guys know how I feel about Ariana Grande, then you guys, you know what's going on. Anyway, fast forward, we were all outside in a picnic. The girlfriend that I had previously was still nowhere to be found. So this guy right here was straight up single. And I got the privilege to sit next to Ariana Grande. And I asked her to be my girlfriend. And she looked at me and said, "Don't you have a girlfriend?" I showed her my remote that it says single. And, obviously it was just a dream. I like Ariana Grande, whatever. But the best part of it was that Ariana Grande was just as excited as I was to be in a relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? And then the worst part that happened was when I woke up. Just kidding. When I woke up to my beautiful girlfriend, that was amazing. But isn't that funny how dreams work? Dreams are funny. And the fact that I didn't want to wake up, or I woke up tired, why is that another thing? Why do we wake up tired on certain things, right? Because let's say someone tells me, "Yo, Jose, let's go to Miami tomorrow. Let's take a flight to Miami tomorrow." I'm going to be excited, and I'm probably going to wake up as early as I can. But if you tell me to wake up to go to work at the same time, I'm going to dread it. I'm not going to want to wake up. So why is it in our minds we can't, like, certain things we're willing to wake up for, and certain things we would rather stay in bed all warm and cuddled up, And I'm a victim of that. Like, if my room is cold and I'm under the covers, I don't want to get up. I want to stay there. I want to cuddle with my significant other, with my girlfriend, not Ariana Grande, but my significant other. But yeah, I want to stay in bed. But you gotta do some chores or something. You gotta go to work, and it's the hardest part of your day for some reason. So yeah, in the comments, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatever, wherever you're watching this or listening to this, let me know. Give me some feedback. Any doctors out there, therapists, whatever. Why is it, or sociology, psychology people, why is it that when it comes to things that we don't necessarily want to do, it's hard for us to get out of bed? Is it really all meant to? Do we put it in our heads like, I don't want to wake up tomorrow, so our brain helps us not wake up tomorrow, if that makes sense? Because the same thing applies when you do want to go somewhere. Like, oh, let's go out. You're excited. Your brain knows, like, he's excited for this. He wants to wake up on time. He wants to be on time. And you wake up without alarm. You don't snooze the button. You don't do any of that. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I know these are not long conversations or hour longs, but I like to keep, since I'm by myself. I know you guys don't want to hear me talk for that long, so I would like to continue keeping them short. Maybe they'll get longer in the future. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to put some thoughts in your head. And speaking about thoughts, I also do another podcast with a buddy of mine. His name is also Jose. You guys should check that out. It's called Fitted Thoughts on YouTube as well. We're also on Instagram. If you guys want to support us there. Cool dude, great podcast, another great podcast. Mini podcast, right? Let's stop calling this a podcast. A mini podcast or mini cast. Let's come up with a word for whatever it is that I'm doing here. And yeah, I got on this, vintage micamalounge sweatshirt. The full shop is still up and running. I'm going to be creating some cool stuff, some new stuff. Probably ask you guys for your opinion, your solid and honest opinions for the new stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, I appreciate you all. And I see you guys in the next one. Mm-hmm.